when we started to go after Greg's dream of being a professional longboarder. Life changed a lot. You're out with your father, you're just out there having fun. Like, nothing really beats that, like, chasing after the same dream. And I think that's the best part about it, for sure. This is Mike Paprosky. He's my father. He does downhill skateboarding along with street luge.
This is Greg Paprosky. He's from Golden, Colorado. He's a downhill skateboarder.
Downhill longboarding is basically going down the hill as fast as you can.
Street luge is very similar to longboarding, except you lay down. Greg still is the youngest to have competed at the Pikes Peak downhill race here in Colorado Springs.
The fastest I've gone to date is 70 miles an hour, but that's about it.
2011, my ex and I were going through a divorce. It was a big adjustment for Greg. He was lashing out physically and having problems in school. I needed to try to motivate him, get him on the right track. I told him, if you get your stuff together in school, we can go after any dream you want to.
I decided I wanted to pursue longboarding because it put me in the zone and made me forget about all the negative things that were happening in my life at the time.
So I bought him a leather suit for Christmas that year, and our first year on the scene, we traveled to Canada, New York, Washington, California. We were at the Ohio Gravity Games. We rode the free bus to within 5 miles of the event, and then we lugged all of our luggage down there. It started raining on us. We had a 2-man tent, that's all we had. And as we were cuddled up in that tent with all our gear and everything, Gregory said to me, he goes, "Dad, you never told me the dream was gonna be easy." And it was at that point I knew this kid's got it, he understands, like, he gets it.
Just being able to be at the very lowest with my father and the very highest, we know that we can tough out anything together and that we can make it.
I've seen Greg grow a lot since we started skateboarding. A lot of people look at something and think, oh, you can't do that. Greg looks at it and says, how am I gonna do that?
If people could understand that this is akin to the scariest thing you've ever done, then they'll start to understand why we're so addicted to it. When I put the goggles on, the first thing I'm doing is trying to calm down. It totally puts you inside the drone. You just forget where you are. I'm Conrad Miller, also known as Ferrati, and I'm a drone racer. I started in September 2014, and that was like the ground floor. Of all the activities I've partaken in, motorcycles and flying drones are on the same level in terms of intensity. It's cool when you have a hobby and you can do it and you love it, but when you can share it with your kids, I mean, that's just like what it's all about, I think. Okay, so props are good. Flying and racing with Sorrel has just been a pure joy. He's a good kid, and he's a talented kid. And I think it comes easy to any kid like that because they don't feel the pressure that adults do. Good landing.
Coming in hot.
This is harder than anything else I've done. And it's because when your nerves go, your fine motor skills go. Kids don't care, they're just having fun. And they just learn much faster. The course in LA is at the Hawthorne Mall, which is abandoned. It's been abandoned since the 80s, I believe. And it looks like a place where you would go if there was a zombie apocalypse. When I go into races, I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to win. You know, I want all of my practice and all of my time flying to show for something. I was flying fine, I wasn't nervous, but I was just a little too high and crashed.
You like almost hit the ceiling. You're like.
Everybody is just working really hard to be the best at it. And it's just gonna get tougher and tougher. I take that 180 good.
Yeah, you did.
Flying with Sorrel now, it kind of gives me an opportunity to look at it from a different perspective because I can coach him. You ready? Mm-hmm. Go for it. He's aware enough to know that he gets to do these things that most kids don't get to do. He's flying a drone, which is this groundbreaking thing.
Dang it! We hit each other.
You hit me! What are you talking about, we hit each other? You know, as parents, we don't always feel like we do enough. I brought him into drone racing and he knows he's lucky and he knows he's fortunate.
Yeah, kiddo, you're going pretty quick.
And you know, he's grateful for everything that he gets.
We get to carry down knowledge through our bloodline, through the generations. 63 years of my family's work has led to this moment of this person enjoying his Greato, and it's the best feeling in the world. What makes Greato Greato is the sound and the story. My family's been here since 1911. We're still in the same building since 1918. We were a fruit store. Now we're an audio company.
The feedback we get from people is there's a Greato signature sound. So we just might be trained to keep that tradition going. My uncle, he started out making phonograph cartridges. He'd make a few on his kitchen table, go out, sell them, come back, make a few more, go out, sell them.
When the production exceeded the size of his kitchen table, he went around the corner, closed up Greato Fruit, and opened up Greato Laboratories, and now we're here.
It was said he had golden ears. He trained me how to listen and what to listen for.
Growing up here was interesting. I'd see them building headphones and I would try, but I would just smash pieces together and I would just play with them and think I was building a headphone, but I was probably just breaking stuff.
Jonathan, he is kind of like our conduit to the world. I also just like a young face brought to the company.
In the 7th or 8th grade, I had a career day to go to, and we had to dress up as what we wanted to be when we grew up. And I came in dressed as my dad, which was jeans and a t-shirt and with headphones on, and I was like, I'm gonna be my dad, and I'm gonna do all this stuff.
I mean, it's just like when I kind of took over from my uncle. We've gone through 2 generations, and now the 3rd generation is being primed to take over.
Todo el que empieza a aprender a manejar, lo primero que le gusta es correr.
Prefiero comprar un carburador que comprar comida para la casa.
En otros países tú dices, no, carreras ilegales en Cuba y todo el mundo piensa que es un Porsche, un Lamborghini, un GTR. Aquí se corre con carros desde el año 30. Mi papá es uno de los más reconocidos en las carreras ilegales.
Lore, su hijo, viene siguiendo sus pasos y lo trae adentro en la sangre. En el año 62 se pararon las carreras de carro en Cuba. Gracias a lo que es los clubes, más o menos, hemos ido haciendo actividades competitivas, todo pidiendo permiso al gobierno, a la policía. Hablar de carrera en Cuba y no mencionar al Piti, no sabe nada que es carrera.
Ya llevo más de 16 años con mi carro. Desgraciadamente, desde el 2006 tuve un golpe fuerte que me dio la vida, que me diagnosticaron cáncer. Aunque me sintiera mal, decía que me llevaran a las carreras para yo verlas, y veía las carreras y me sentía bien. Y me decía, Piti, no puede ser que se te quiten los dolores. Y yo decía, sí, bro, sin esto yo me muero.
Yo soy estudiante de medicina, pero me gustan los carros, tengo dos pasiones, tratar de graduarme y ser médico y también correr carro y seguir la tradición de mi papá. Aquí tenemos mi carro, que es el que me regaló mi papá por los 15, le están haciendo una modificación, que es el que están haciendo.
Y tiene una de las cosas que le dijo que si para aprender a correr hay que aprender a arreglar el carro. Siempre imaginé que iba a coger ingeniería mecánica. ¿Por qué la medicina?
Porque yo quisiera ser el médico en el futuro de ellos y poderlos curar a ellos. Las dos cosas se relacionan porque la medicina tienes que picar y arreglar, coser, como mismo haces con los motores.
¿Y piensas tú que después que te hagas médico tendrás tiempo de llevar las dos cosas?
Siempre habrá tiempo.
Seguro que el día.
Claro.
My mom is an amazing person. Janet es muy alegre, muy cariñosa.
Jeanette Castagnon and Rosario Vargas are a mother and daughter separated by a border. One living in San Diego and the other in Mexico.
I came from Mexico 2006 because I wanted to get another opportunities for my kids. Cuando se fue, en sí no me despedí de ella. Pensé que iba a ser breve el que la volviera a ver. I don't have the permission to cross the border, the line. From the last year and a half, I see my mom to the fence.
At the site of a binational park in San Diego, the U.S. Border Patrol allows families to meet. On the weekends, loved ones enter the park and walk directly up to the border, a steel fence. This gives families on both sides a rare opportunity to see and speak to each other.
Cuando veo el cerco, aparte de que me da tristeza, me da alegría porque voy a ver a mi hija. You know, you're gonna see your mom, you're gonna see your family, but the fence only have a tiny holes. And my mom sometimes put the finger in the tiny hole, just a little touch it. Or sometimes I give you a kiss. Está muy cerca y a la vez tan lejos.
Pero me he puesto tan mala, hija, quién sabe.
Ma, no pienses así, ma, por favor. Como siempre te digo, ma, te quiero mucho. Ma.
On April 30th, for the third time ever, authorities agreed to open the door, allowing select families a brief moment to embrace. Each of them will only have 3 minutes.
Voy a estar, no sé cómo me vaya a sentir al momento de que la pueda abrazar, de que pueda estar junto a ella. Right now I feel so happy because I'm waiting so much this moment.
For the third time ever, we have the opportunity to have this door open.
I feel incredible. She was so happy. She was so sweet with me. She told me, I love you, mommy. I love you so much. I love you. I love you.